about the food biotechnology, the insecticide sweet corn in our own garden. I introduce you all to my fellow members of the group, including me, Fikri Abdul Hadi, and Fikri Haziq, also Muhammad Imran and Muhammad Lukman. So now, I will go to the history and the introduction. The first recorded use of insecticide was in 2500 before century by Sumerians who used sulfur compound to control the insect and mites, controlling body leaves in China with mercury and arsenical compound in 1200 before century. They also using a burning sulfur to kill the insect in ancient Rome. They also controlling ants with honey and arsenic in 1600 before century. Till after World War II, that pesticide popularly sought with a discovery of the effect of DDT, which is a dichlorodephanyl trichloroethene, BHC, adrine, dedrine, andrine, and 2,4-D. These products were effective and inexpensive, with DDT being the most popular. DDT was easy to use and it reduced the insect-borne disease like malaria, yellow fever, and typhus. In the 1950s and 1960s, widespread resistance to DDT and the other pesticides were documented. In 1962, Rachel Carson's book Silent Spring was released, and also the President Nixon from with the EPA, which is Environmental Protection Agency, and DDT was banned.
Continue the presentation. My part is the problem with using pesticide in our gardens. Pesticide don't just kill the bad bugs, they also will kill the good bugs. More than 90% of insects in your yard and your friends, not your fools. Ladybug, the sweets, many kinds of flies, and tiny webs are an important natural pest control force. Their larvae gobble up, aphid, and other pests or parasiticide. The caterpillar that chew holes in the foliage of your flowers and vegetables. Pesticides include any substance used to kill, control, and repel pests. We use pesticide almost every day, from an enroled spray for the kitchen, to weed killer for the lawn, mildew killer for the bathroom, and mosquito repellent outdoors. This is our technology development. By using the BT sweet corn, we dramatically reduce the use of traditional insecticide. Based on the performance of BT field corn, it will increase profit and there will be less risk to non-target organisms, including natural enemies that help suppress pest densities. This is the common sweet corn pest can reduce yield and profit. First, we have fall armyworm. Second, beet armyworm. Third, European corn borer. Fourth, corn earthworm. The effect of pests on the sweet corn. Can you eat? Okay, this is the method to prevent pests in sweet corn. First, we have chemical method. Second, biological method. This is an example of insecticide. General function of insecticide. They will stop insect feeding within a minute. Keeps working for 14 to 21 days to reduce the number of treatments. They also help to break the insect resistance cycle through a unique mode of action. Provide an effective control of all major worm pests, including European corn borer, corn earworm, and armyworm, beet and fall. Minimal impact of beneficial. Put through ingestion, contact, and ovilarvicidal properties. Short and re-entry period 4 hours and a day. Pre-harvest interval for 1 day. This is an example of chemical, that is botanical soaps and oils. We have insecticidal soap and horticultural oil. Next, we have biological method, which is BT corn. Biological method to produce BT sweet corn. GMO that have the BT gene are compatible with biological control program because they are harm insect predator and parasitoids much less than broad spectrum insecticide. The BT endotoxin is considered safe for humans, other mammals, fish, birds, and the environment because of its selectivity. BT has been available as a commercial microbial insecticide since the 1960s, and it is sold under many trade names. This product have an excellent safety record and can be used on many crops until the day of harvest.
My name is Muhammad Imran bin Jamaluddin, and I am gonna be your next presenter. What I'm gonna talk about is how to process to produce BT corn. As you can see here, the first company that discovered how to genetic the BT corn is named Monsanto. This company discovered that a soil bacteria called BT have a protein to protect itself against the corn borer. So, how to make a BT corn? First, they have to extract the genes with the required characteristic, extract from the bacteria, and then they transfer the genes into a new bacteria for a culture. After culturing have done, they copies the genes and then fix into a tungsten macroparticles. After they fix into the microparticles, the microparticles are blast into a vegetable cells under grass pressure. This genes is integrates into a cell chromosome. After all this happen, now you have a result of a plant possess the desired traits such as resistant to the insects herbicide. This is the summary of the process. It's so simple. First, you extract the genes from the soil bacterium, and then to transfer the genes into a new bacteria, culture it, make it as many as possible, and then transfer it into a corn genetic. As you can see here, the plant is thus when feeding on any part of the plant, and then crop is infected by the European corn borer. That's all.
Very good morning. I'm Muhammad Rokman and I'm the last presenter. Okay, now I will present. So what are the importance of the sweet corn? Okay. The importance of the sweet corn is, firstly, have many potential benefits. For examples, introductions of new traits, which is BT genes increase resistance to a pest. Moreover, it results in increased productivity, which means that it increase the crop yields. So the farmer, if he use the BT sweet corns, it will increase the cost of the farmer and increase the profit. And lastly is less use of the chemical pesticides. So by using this BT corns, we can reduce the pesticides cost to kill the pests. Okay. Next, the BT corn also give benefits which are relevant and need assessing for BT corns. So the BT toxins are considered to be much more selective and safer for humans and non-target organisms than most conventional insecticides. Next. Okay, why do farmers apply the pesticides? Okay, this is 4 reasons why should a farmer apply the pesticide. Okay, first, if the farmer apply the pesticides, it will increase the food production. So, moreover, it's also preventing crop damage by these harmful insects. So, if the plants does not have damage, so it will increase the productions. Moreover, it also have a better quality. And lastly, it will increase the profit for farmer and the prevention of diseases. Which means that if the productions of the food increase, it also will increase the profit of the farmer. That's all from us. Thank you.